anything like me, who travels maybe once or twice a year, or if you're on a tight budget, it might be hard to justify the $400 to $700 a year for one of the premium travel cards, Amex Centurion, Capital One Venture X, or the Chase Sapphire Reserve. So today I wanted to go over my top 5 travel cards that could give you access to lounges for under $100 a year and have enough other benefits that could be your primary card, or if you only have one credit card, it could be the only credit card that you have. Stick to the end of the video. I'll give you 2 extra cards as well that offer a little bit different twist on lounge access. Now, I didn't include any cards that give you a discount on Priority Pass cards, so cards like the Provident Credit Union or PenFed Credit Union. I'm also not going to go over additional benefits like travel insurance, foreign transaction fee, or lost luggage insurance, so I'll let you go ahead and do your own research. I'm going to be ranking these cards based on 3 categories, which are other benefits you get with the card, which I'll call everyday benefits, how easy it is to apply for the card, are there any requirements that you need to hit outside of, say, typical credit card requirements, and finally, on the annual cost. Let's look at the number 5 on the list. It's the BMO Premium Rewards credit card. The reason this card came in at 5 is that the cost is only $79 a year with the first year waived, making it very affordable for the first 2 years. You do get 2 free visits to Priority Pass lounges and a discounted rate of $32 after. The everyday benefits are 3x points on dining, hotels, and airfare, and 1 point on everything else. The reason this card came in at 5 is that 2 visits for $79 is fewer than other cards on the list, and the benefit categories are too few to rank this card higher as an everyday usage card for the casual traveler. The number 4 is a little unique. It's a family of cards. It's the Elon Credit Travel Plus card. The reason it's unique is that Elon Credit is a turnkey credit card issuer, so it's branded through other banks. Elon has over 1,000 partners, so it depends on the institution if they offer this card. So, of the ones I found are Finex Credit Union, Workers Credit Union, Associated Banks, quite a few others. The reason I placed it at number 4 is the annual fee is $99. It gives you 4 single-use Priority Pass memberships. For everyday spend, it offers 4x on travel, but you must book it through their portal, 4x on gas, EV and entertainment, and 1.5 on everything else. The number 3 is the Desert Financial Credit Union. Their motto is Arizona's best local credit union. This card comes with 4 single-use priority lounge passes. Reason I rank this card number 3 is based on the fee, which is just $99 a year with the first year waived. You also get unlimited 4x on travel, gas, and EV, and recreation purchases, and 1.5 on everything else, which makes it a card you could use as a primary card or an only card. The reason I ranked it below the other cards is that it's a credit union. In order to be eligible, you do need to live, work, worship, volunteer, or attend school in Arizona. Now, having worked for a credit union in the past, it really depends on the credit union and the person opening the account for you on how flexible they interpret the rules. I won't say it's impossible, but it really depends on a case-by-case basis, and I'll leave it up to you in regards to how many mental gymnastics you want to try in order to get membership. The number 2, which easily could have been number 1, is the U.S. Bank Altitude Connect Visa Signature Card. This card comes with 4 one-time use priority passes. It has an annual fee of $95, which is waived for the first year. In addition, for everyday spend categories, you get 5x on prepaid hotels and car rentals booked through Altitude Reward Center, and 4x on gas and EV, and 2x on grocery stores and dining, and 1x on everything else. It also gives you $30 annual credit for streaming services. The reason I put it at number 2 is because of having to use the portal and the fee of $95, which even with the $30 statement credit makes it more expensive than the number 1 pick. However, because it is waived for the first year with the credit, it could really only cost you $17.50 for the first 2 years. Easily make the argument that this should be or could be the number 1 card, and I wouldn't disagree. Now, before we get to the number 1 card, in my opinion, for access to lounges, if you don't travel often or if it's not in your budget for one of the premium cards, I want to go over a couple honorable mentions. The first honorable mention is the Bank of America Premium Rewards credit card. The reason this is just an honorable mention is that it doesn't give you direct access to Priority Pass. However, it instead gives you a $100 airline incidental statement credit for qualify purchases such as seat upgrades, baggage fees, airline lounge fees, which depending on the airline could give you 1 or 2 visits. Card has an annual fee of $95, which means it's not the cheapest card on the list. In additional everyday benefits are 2 points on travel, 2 points on dining, and 1.5 on everything else, which is not as good as some of the other cards on the list. However, the statement credit is a unique and more flexible way to gain access to Party Pass. The other honorable mention is United Explorer card, which doesn't give you Party Pass. However, it does give you 2 one-time passes to United Club, which is United Airlines clubs. It doesn't give you access to Polaris lounges, so when you're looking online to see if it works for you, just double check that the lounge is a club lounge since United lists them both together. Card also has a $95 fee, and its everyday spend benefits are 2x on purchases from United, 2x from eligible delivery services, and 2x on hotels. Not that great benefits, which is why it's simply an honorable mention. Now, if you're getting value from this video, give it a thumbs up, or if you know someone who might benefit from watching it, go ahead and share. And if you know another credit card that you enjoy that offers lounge access for under $100, go ahead and post it in the comments. The number one low-cost card to gain lounge access, in my opinion, is the United Nations Federal Credit Union, or UNFCU Elite credit card. This card has an annual fee of $50, and you get 5 one-time use party passes. The reason I put it at number 1 is because you get 3x on restaurants, 2x on groceries and online food, and 1x on everything else. It doesn't give you the highest rewards for every category, but it does give you pretty good value on everyday spend items. The other reason I put this card at number 1 is because UNFCU has a very easy and clear way to get membership eligibility. If you're not associated with the United Nations, you can gain membership by joining the United Nations Association of the United States of America. The standard membership is $50. However, they do have other tiers that are cheaper, depending on your situation. If you're younger than 26, it's free. If you're younger than 30, or on a fixed income, it's $25. Because of the benefits and the clear steps to join this card, that's why I ranked it as the number 1 card in my opinion. Now, this brings us to the end of my top 5 cards to get lounge access. I appreciate you watching it. Have a great rest of your day.